Howdy y'all, it's Ake here, and welcome to another adventure. We're starting in Final Fantasy XIV again. Patch 6.1 has just dropped. I was going to go ahead and start with the raid, and I tried to go to where the raid NPC would be, but unfortunately, it is locked behind the 6.1 MSQ. So I can't do the raid yet, even though I'm totally excited, ready, and eager, and willing. So we're going to go ahead and do story first, but before that, as you noticed, I did a little armor grinding in my day, and I do have to say this new outfit is pretty on point. I don't know, what do you think? I really like the radiant guardsman's sort of outfits, but you have to keep the hat. Can't get rid of that hat. That hat is legend. Okay, let's go. Tataru, let me complete MSQ so I can go ahead and do the raid. Hey, how lovely to see you. If you're not in too much of a rush, I was about to make a pot of tea. Would you like a cup? Yes, I would. Take a seat then, and I'll find us something to nibble on as well. She must be so, like, I don't want to say lonely, but things have definitely slowed down, to say the least. Cheers. I could get behind those macarons. Macaroons. Macarons. I don't know how you say it. Like the little candle in the water. It's cute.
It's so much quieter these days without everyone around.
Probably, yeah.
Not that I'm pining for your return, you understand. I have my sources, and I know that each and every one of you is doing well and keeping busy with your endeavors.
Oh, that's good to know.
Meanwhile, I'm left with a surplus of free time and the question of how to make the most of it.
You have a shop to run. That takes a lot of time.
What about you? Any plans for the immediate future?
Yes, the raid that I cannot do. A grand new adventure, of course. A grand new adventure, of course.
Traveling to the edge of existence and back wasn't enough?
Nope.
Well, if that's the case, I might have a suggestion for you.
Go on.
You've fought bravely and selflessly, helping those in need and saving our star from unimaginable threats.
That is true.
For your deeds, you've been hailed as the champion of Eorzea and a host of other incredible things.
My bad.
But why not put those titles aside for a while?
Just become an adventurer?
Equip yourself as a simple adventurer again and travel the world in search of wonder.
Okay. You're right. Who knows what mysteries are still waiting to be discovered? That's a great idea, but where to start? Yeah, what mysteries are still waiting to be discovered?
Oh, that's the spirit. I can feel from here the blazing fire that just lit in your belly.
I think that was actually dinner, but okay.
Now, all you need is a destination.
I don't know. Point me. Don't make me choose.
If you're having trouble deciding, just
Yes.
leave it to me.
I need direction, please. You know of a grand adventure.
Thavnair. That's where you should go next.
Okay.
I doubt you were able to squeeze in a proper tour of Radzatan the last time you were there.
True.
What with the burning skies and rampaging monsters and so forth. And I'm sure Ritra would be pleased to see you. Then there's the bounty itself. The Empire's presence in the region was always a deterrent to exploration. So if you've a mind to sail that sea, now's your chance. Just think of all the new experiences you could have.
And Estinian's out there right now, so I can be friends with him. Oh,
Tell
yeah.
me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
Oh, that's one of the places Emmett Selk told me to go to.
As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
Okay. To the bounty.
Oh, I know that look. That's an adventurer ready to take on the world.
I wonder if that's the new dungeon. You know, the ruins under the bounty.
In anticipation of an occasion like this, I was planning to gift you a new set of traveling clothes, but it's still a work in progress.
Aww.
Shouldn't take much longer now, though, so sit tight and I'll have the last few bits sewn up before you can finish another cup of tea.
Okay. Make sure it has pockets. Oh no, you're the best, Tataru. Oh, my little weaver. I'm a weaver too.
Stitch in here and trim in there. Knot the threads with love and care.
Oh, this is so heartwarming.
Just a little more to go. I'm sure you're still brimming with excitement.
I'm just happy you're happy.
I'm one with the needle. See how the fabric surrenders to my whims.
I really like her. Oh,
Don't
voice.
worry. I'll make sure the lining has plenty of pockets for all your little treasures. I swear adventurers are worse than children when it comes to hoarding every feather and leaf and animal hide they come across.
That's a fact. Oh, I'm eating all the treats while you take your time.
Oh, we mustn't forget the waterproofing. Gods forbid you forget to disrobe before plunging into the sea, or a river, or a piping hot bath.
Now that I'm not saving the world, I have time to doze off. Oh. Where's this? Don't. I thought he was dead. You're not Xenos. Please don't be Xenos.
Unless I am returned.
What? Are you... Is that the new villain? It looked a little bit like Xenos or Xenos' avatar. Is that the new villain? Good morning, Tataru. You took a little longer than I was expecting. Hi.
Ah, you're awake.
Sorry about that. Stretchy, stretchy, stretchy.
My apologies. I do get a little carried away with my sewing.
That's okay. You make amazing garments.
You seem awfully cheerful. Pleasant dream? Or are you just looking forward to the next chapter of your grand saga?
Well, if the dream was the creepy thing of like, I am returned, I did not have a pleasant dream, but I am very excited for my next grand saga.
Either way, I promise to provide you with new apparel, and so I shall.
Yay!
If you'll accompany me to the Diamond Forge, we can put the finishing touches on your outfit. Shall we?
We shall. I just realized it still says raid time behind me. I was planning to do the raid. I have to erase that. I was planning to do the raid, but it wouldn't let me because I have to do MSQ first. Okay, I think I'm out of the cutscene. Right. Okay, let me go fix the sign behind me. Hold on. Plunky plunk. Hold on. MSQ. I sort of messed that up. I was supposed to do the raid, but now I'm doing MSQ. So, we shall carry on to the Diamond Forge. Where's the Diamond Forge? Have I ever been to the Diamond Forge? I must have. So yeah, that thing, it was like in some weird place, and it looked like Xenos' avatar. Like, it looked like Xenos' arm. Oh my god, there's a lot of people here. Excuse me. No, I need to speak to Tataru. Observe as the artiste refines her piece into a masterpiece. And no napping this time. I only need a moment. You'll see. We'll see about that, because last time he said it'd be quick, and I ended up falling asleep because it took too long. A little more room for the shoulders. Open up the cuffs. A final adjustment to the hem. Did I fall asleep again? All done. Let's see how it looks on the mannequin. Oh, what do you think? Does this just scream ready for a bold new adventure? It does. It does scream ready for a bold new adventure. Yay! I'm so glad you approve. So what do I owe you? Oh, don't be silly. Your approval is payment enough. If you really wanted to thank me, though, all I ask is that you wear this on your travels. Okay, I can do that. Or at least anywhere a lot of adventurers might gather. They'll look at you, a famous hero, and wonder, wherever did she purchase her stylish, practical garments? And before you know it, hordes of new customers will be climbing over each other to place orders at Tataru's boutique. Okay, I'll wear it. I got enough glamour prisms. I can hear now the merry clink clink of gills overflowing in the coffers. Sweet music to my ears. Oh, it comes with the earring and... Oh! But then I can't wear my hat. And see, that's the downside. I can't wear my hat then. Let me glamour everything. The hat's gotta stay. Okay, and then maybe not, because I am supposed to be a lowly adventurer starting off new. Cast glamour. Wayfarer's ear cuff. There we go. And can I dye it, do you think? You can dye it! Oh, this could be a problem. Okay, hold on. Bountiful Ruins. As for the former receptionist and sometimes intelligence gatherer of the Scions, allow me to offer you a word of advice. Do not expect juicy rumors to simply fall into your lap. Adventurers rely on gossip, and the best place to pick up information is taverns and markets. At present, you only have a broad destination in mind. When you arrive to Thavnair, I suggest you explore the option of Madeira's Mayhain, the finest drinking establishment in Razat Han. Charm the employees, and they'll only point you in the direction of local tale tellers, but they'll also share with you the tricks of loosening their tongues. Now, I really must be getting back to running my boutique. Enjoy the journey, Teika, and may fair fortune find you. To Thavnair! Thavnair! Do 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 do. Oh my! I think I know where I'm supposed to go. Okay, man. Oh! Why, yes, I will look out here. Look out. Oh, it lets you see what it actually looks like. That's so cool. Owned and run by the Emporians Merid, this Mayhain offers light meals and beverages, with the main draw being its myriad varieties of liquor distilled by local alchemists. Foreign visitors are often entranced by the stage performers whose movement incorporate elements of traditional Thevarian dance. Oh, that's so cool. You actually get to see the picture. Because normally when you did a lookout point, you didn't get to see. Does that mean all the other ones I did, I can see them? Because I would really like to see them. Because you do a lookout and it would just be like, oh, you did a lookout. And you wouldn't actually see what the picture was unless you like painted the picture. It'd be really cool if I could see it. Welcome to Mayreed's Mayhain. Hi, I've been here before. Oh, hello. I did not recognize you at first. Are you here alone? Let me find you a table. I'm looking for adventure. Mayhaps you have some. Ruins beneath the bounty. Would you be speaking of the sunken treasure vault? We have one regular, a historian in fact, who could tell you all about it. It's one of Oxidara. Oh, there he is, Professor Jaheen. I thought I saw him come in. Although a somewhat private sort, the professor is quick to befriend those who share his fondness for the Mayhane's unique beverages. Offer him any drink from our selection, and he should happily share everything he knows about the vault you seek. And a few other odd bits besides. Okay. Whenever you buy from him is on the house, by the way. If Merid found out I took coin from Thavnir's savior, she would have me scrubbing pots for a week. Aw. So I could get him the most expensive drink ever. But I could also be nice and not do that. Excuse me. Yeah, coming through. Thank you. Okay, I don't want to... Yes? The following event cannot be escaped. Maybe we should cancel the pending... Okay, I'm not pending nothing. Begin to speak to him and offer a drink to get him relaxed. And what may I do for you, my Eorzean friend? Oh, just a friendly chat. How about a drink? He likes to drink. Well, I certainly wouldn't say no to a drink. Freely offered. Okay, I got my foot in the door. Here we are, one of Merid's finest. Enjoy. Lovely. Bottoms up. Cheers. Woo! Am I supposed to get him drunk? Oh my gosh, you drank that whole thing? That was very kind of you, miss. But I know when I'm being softened up. What is it you want from me? I want to know what you know about the bounty. Oh, chasing down that hotel, are you? It does seem to appeal to the adventurers at heart. Now, where to begin? But I assume you've heard of Al-Zadal. He was Khan of the Ari tribe, which sailed to Thavnir from the mainland, and a key figure in the history of Razat-Han. Okay. Oh, he has a whole bunch of treasure down there. He decided to aid the Akasudara and is what ultimately won the war against the Gajasura, thus allowing our predecessors to lay the foundation for the thriving city-state. The truly fascinating stories, however, concern his grandson, Al-Zadal III, who is known for his deeds as satrap in Razat-Han's earlier days. Okay. Some attest that this man traveled to another world entirely and returned with glittering riches. Others that he brokered an alliance with a certain worm of the first brood. They think he traveled to another world. Maybe he has the secret for us to travel back to the first. Then there is the tale of the sunken vault, the one you seem most curious about. According to this legend, Al-Zadal III claimed a small island somewhere in the middle of the bounty. There, he built a structure reaching clear to the bottom of the sea, a deep and secret storehouse, and locked all his worldly wealth within. In the centuries since, whenever a natural disaster or hardship befell Razat-Han, folk would remember that tale of hidden treasure. Hardy souls would set out to claim their fortune, but precious few ever made it home. Would you like to hear more? Yep. Apologies, I have a slight tickle. Oh, my cup appears to be empty. Michiel, another round for the professor! I see we've reached an understanding, you're a sharp one, adventurer. I'll pay for it, you don't have to give it to me for free. Another for the professor. Oh, today was a splendid visit of the Mayhane. Cheers! Such gusto. Where were we? Yep. Yes, those who did return from seeking the treasure vault flatly refused to speak of what they saw. That discourage others. Nay, quite the opposite. Such accounts only serve to feed the legend, and the golden lure grew stronger than ever before. That reminds me of something Azam Azma was saying. Azma's a fellow connoisseur of spirituous portables. Oh, yes, he is. Anyway, he was saying that one of his acquaintances went after the treasure himself. Hasn't been seen since he set sail, I hear, but he did have... no, I can't not say no more. You seem a generous sort. What kind of man would I be to encourage whatever is clearly a full-hearted quest? If my words sent you to your death, I could never live with myself. You're talking... I am no stranger to peril. Is that so? Mayhaps it's your turn to tell a tale then. What manners of dangers have you faced? I stopped a giant dragon man. I visited another shard. I visited the past. I went to the edge of existence, as we know. The very edge of existence. And I stopped the final days. From anyone else, I'd struggle to believe it. But I recognize you now. You're the hero of the final days. A drink. I need another drink to settle my nerves. Mahil. More of the same, if you please. As you wish, but this is on your coin, Professor. Oh my gosh, he's gonna be so drunk he won't be able to talk to me anymore. Drowns another cup dry. Oh no, we got him like blastered. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, you're being who you are. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to share a little more. This friend of Ajima's, he was desperate to buy a travel map, one which showed the way to the entrance of the vault. Shame she could only get some from what's his name? Oh, I forgot. Let's drink a toast to you, my new best friend. Me, more drinks. No, he is drunk. Signal for water instead. So he thinks he's getting a drink, but we're really starting to sober him up. Okay. Give him a water. He's too drunk to notice. Marvelous, I'm parched. He gulps down the cup of water. That was water. Did you tell her to bring me water? That's probably for the best. You're very kind of you, really. My head will certainly thank you in the morning. You're welcome. I seem to be overindulged. I am put in mind of the words of Master Jazal. Be wary how much you drink. You swallow lest it swallow you. Forgive me. I was subject to you no more than this unseemly, unsightly antics. If you want to speak with Ajma, well, as I said, we share a taste for the Mahane's fine spirits. You probably came in as we were talking. I wish you fortune in finding your fortune. You appear to learn all that you could. To find out more, you need to look at a man named Ajma. I got the guy plastered. Okay, I'm assuming Ajma is where everyone is standing, which is over here. Excuse me, are you Ajma? Is there an Ajma over here? Why, hello. Ah, I am Ajma. And who might you be? And take an adventure. All true, I'm afraid. My friend took a ship out in search of Al-Zadal's legacy, and I've been watching for his sails ever since. I tried to dissuade him, of course, but he refused to listen. All he could talk about was finding that vault, and the look in his eyes. I knew it wasn't common gold or jewels he lusted after. He was hunting Al-Zadal III's otherworldly hoard, and his ambitions would not be denied. I see it in you too, that appetite for the mysterious of the unknown. But I'll not attempt to turn you from your path. I know too well the futility of the endeavor. So I will tell you what my friend told me, how he convinced a merchant in the bazaar to give him a rough location of the vault's entrance. It seems the merchant, one Zashal, I believe, is selling a map which shows the exact route. My friend's purse was too light for the exorbitant price. With the meager wealth he had, he instead paid to learn that there are ruins in a small island somewhere in the bounty. And within those ruins hides a path to the vault below. If you truly intend on seeking out Al-Zadal's treasure, I suggest you put your affairs in order. I wish things were different, but I do not believe my friend is ever coming home. Aww. Poor guy. So we find a treasure map, and we go find the treasure. I wonder if this otherworldly treasure is stuff from the first. That'd be really cool.
Marshal, please! You must let me have that treasure map!
Excuse me, why?
What's all this about?
My mother and father were slaughtered by monsters. My baby sister, still too young to fend for herself. Can you spare us no kindness?
They did get ravaged during the final days.
So, you hope to find your fortune? And what? You expect me to surrender my wares for pity's sake?
Yeah.
What have you to offer in payment?
Your life.
As I thought. Come back when you've more than rags to your name.
You jerk.
This is no mere treasure map. It is a guide to the vaults of Arzadal III, one of the great satraps of Radzat Han, and a direct descendant of Alzadal Khan.
I'm a little sus.
A map to Alzadal's legacy?
I'm a little sus.
So he says.
Yeah, I'm with him. Yep.
This is no fake. The parchment is marked with an arcane glyph of passage. You may find the ruins hidden in the bounty, but you won't be setting foot inside without this in your possession.
So give it to me.
A priceless artifact it is, discovered amongst the rubble in the aftermath of the final days, and lovingly restored by yours truly. This map is the key to fabulous riches, and I'll be the king of fools to simply give it away. Be glad I am no such king, boy. Your scrawny-eyed would never return with that treasure alive.
Why did I think it was so interesting that he did that? Aww.
Oh, cruel fate! Why must you tempt me with wealth I am powerless to claim?
I'll buy the map for the boy.
Oh, I shall envy the one who purchases that precious map. Whatever they pay will be but pittance against the golden hoard they stand to uncover.
He's trying to convince someone to buy the map. It's Tinian! Oh no, he's bad with money.
What have you, sir? Fighting man of your stature would surely relish the challenge of recovering Alzadal's lost fortune.
Oh no, he's really bad with money. He helped save us in the final days. Just give him the map.
A fortune, you say?
Oh no.
If I had but the strength to seize that treasure, my starving sister would never want for food.
He just sees himself in the boy. He sees himself in the boy.
I'll take it. Will this cover the price?
That must be the new dungeon. Why, I see you spent all your money again.
Well met, my friend.
You spent all your money again. Let's go on an adventure together.
Someone is dressed for adventure.
You know it.
But why Favner of all places? Knowing you, I suspect there's more to your plans than sightseeing and shopping.
I'm going to the bounty to find whatever's on that treasure map.
Ruins beneath the bounty. Curious. And here I've acquired a map to just such a site.
Oh, interesting, Estinian. You ready to go on an adventure together?
With that sail, I do believe I've earned the rest of the day off. Thank you for your patronage, sir, but if you'll excuse me.
Watch, it's a
You
fake.
mind us?
And now I've fleeced one of the heroes of the final days. Pray the sisters were looking elsewhere.
It is a fake. The boy's gonna tell us it's a fake. He conned Estinian.
This map may or may not be genuine. Either way, we'll need a ship to find out for sure.
You seem eager to be underway, or I never took you for a treasure hunter. I could see him being a treasure hunter, but he does seem pretty eager.
Lest you misunderstand, I seek the treasure not for myself.
He seeks it for the boy.
If such a fortune truly exists, then it could help ease the struggles of those who lost their loved ones in the final days.
He's a good man.
I hope to do for Thavnir what you and Alphino did for the Alamegans when you recovered the Mad King's trove.
Aww.
Come now. You know Alphino needs little encouragement when it comes to recounting the tales of your shared exploits.
That is true. That is very true. He'll never let it down.
Speaking of precocious lads, that boy in the bazaar was clearly an accomplice of the merchant.
Yes. Making a
Suppose his
scene.
role was to draw the attention of the crowd and add weight to the merchant's bold claims.
Agreed, but he didn't know he was selling a fake.
Transparent act for the most part. It was not all mummery. The need to provide for his sister rang true enough.
That's true.
Thus, if some portion of the profits end up in that waif's pockets, then I will consider it money
Pictures.
well spent. Whether the map leads us to the vault or not.
It'll lead us somewhere.
You are coming along, yes?
Of course. Naturally. I have to take all the pictures.
I thought as much.
Let's go on an adventure.
Now, let's see about securing a vessel.
Oh, this is so cool. It's like you're starting the game all over again. We're starting on little fun adventures. Was the boy watching us the entire time? Oh, you know the map's a fake. Why didn't you tell us? And he knows Estinian's doing it for a good cause. Why isn't he helping us? Estinian? You recall I spoke of visiting Thavnir at Vitra's request? Well, he finally invited me to a feast, and made his proposal once I was too full of Hunnish delights to refuse. He wishes me to train the Radiant hosts in lance work. But that is a tale for another time. What we need now is a merchant or a trawler with a ship fit for the open sea. Matsya is a fisherman by trade, yes? We should head to Akyali and see if he can help us. Okay. Hold on, before we do that, Alex needs to be around longer there. Matsya! Hello, Eeyore! My friends, what brings you to our humble village? We need a ship. We're finding treasure. It's under the bounty. Can you help us? So you need a seaworthy vessel to seek these ruins. Considering it was your deeds which allowed us to return to fishing, I should think everyone would be glad for a chance to repay the favor. Wait here. I will have a boat stocked and ready for you in no time at all. Where's the baby? Oh, he's back in his armor. Have you noticed our little shadow? He's been following us since we left the city. I have noticed our little shadow. We see you there, boy. Show yourself. Is he going to tell us now that the map is a fake? A fraud? A forgery? Ah, it is you. Do you know how far out of our way we walked so you'd not cross paths with some wild beast? They purposely walked so you wouldn't get in trouble. I'm sorry, sir, but aren't you the hero who saved the Avenir? You are, I know you are. And I've gone and cheated you. I work with Zash Hall, you see, the map merchant. It's my job to play the pleading orphan and convince the crowd his wares are worthy of the price. I'm ashamed of what I've done, and I beg for your forgiveness. It's not for you. My sister and I would never have... Well, we'd be... Enough. I knew your game, and I paid the price willingly. A fortunate purchase, as it turns out, for my friend here was seeking those very ruins. Hi. You're kind to overlook the wrong I've done you. But there is more you need to know. Speak. The map you brought is very real, as this island shows. Oh, I overheard Zashal selling the information to another customer. He told that man where he needed to search, about the ruins, about the vault, about everything. Then the man sold out to find his fortune, never to return. You cannot go alone to that place. You should have more friends with you, or maybe even a whole army. I am an army. I do not doubt the ruins hold danger, but I assure you, between the two of us, there's little we cannot overcome. Please, I cannot bear the thought of... We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We could invite our comrades. We might need a hand moving the treasure. And now you've gone and made him cry. We could invite our comrades. Stola, Urianje, Thancred. They should have some fun with this. That we could. And assuming we do find the treasure hoard, it may prove wise to have more hands along for the carrying. Any ideas of whom to approach? The signs have scattered far and wide since our last gathering. Let's see. Thancred and Urianje are seeking the world, helping people. Alphino and Alice are helping those in Garlemald restructure their society. Graha and Kryl are researching in Old Charlian and bringing that group that Kryl's with, to kind of bring it back to life. And Ishtola is writing a book about her adventures and also trying to find out how to get back to Runar. I think the mysteries in here will lead us to treasures from the first. Because the myth... I'm going to say Ishtola. Because the myth said that... Ishtola! Because the myth said that he traveled to other worlds to get some of his treasures, so there might be some information there of how to get back to the first. Ishtola. Her magics would be a welcome addition, but I am loath to interrupt her research. Perhaps we can ask a less prickly companion. Okay, Graha loves an adventure. Graha wanted to go on more adventures. Graha and Kryl? Kryl may have her hands full rebuilding the students. About that scene, that was it. But if you reach out to Graha, I'm sure he will leap at the invitation. Well, that set your mind at ease. Yes, if that man is as strong as you. Is he though? Strong? I mean, oh, very. Outstandingly. What is your name, boy? Marad, sir. Well, Marad, your life is yours to live as you will, but I suggest you find a more honest trade if you truly wish to keep your sister safe. I am not proud of what I do. What choice do I have? We need to eat, and everyone's too busy rebuilding their own lives to bother two grubby orphans. Wait, boy. I didn't take this roundabout road just to see you end up in some creature's belly. Let me walk you back to the city gates. Thank you, sir. Call me Estinian. Oh, he picked up another boy. He just picks up orphans and people that need help left and right, picking up lost puppies. Estinian. I shall leave you to recruit Graha. He'll appreciate the invitation that much more, I'm sure. As I recall, he was based at the Annex. Someone there ought to be able to point you in the right direction. Let's be off too, Malred. Do me a favor and don't stray from the path. To Baldesion! Annex. Where is it? Old Charlian! Graha, you said to always take you on an adventure with me. We're gonna... Oh my god. Where's Graha Tia? Excuse me. Oh look, welcome back to Heka. What might the students do for you? I'm looking for Graha Tia. Graha, yes, he's in the main hall with Mistress Kryl. They've been holed there for days. By all means, go and excuse them to take a break. Well, they've been researching. They are trying to put the students back together. Are they dead?
Ah, Urgica, my good man.
No, it's
Would you
me.
be so kind as to...
Hi, Graha.
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
You know it.
I wish you had sent word ahead. I thought I was having visions for a moment there.
What are the two of you working on and how's restoring? What are you two working on?
Raha and I have been compiling old records of the students' activities. We located several accounts in the archives of Numenon and added them to the collection we recovered from the Isle of Val.
So they're trying to put the students back together, like piece by piece, literally put them back together.
Judging by the progress we've made thus far, sorting this pile will keep us occupied for days to come.
No, you haven't come out for days.
But what brings you to the annex, my friend? Surely you haven't come all this way just to watch us shuffle dusty papers around?
I came to offer you an adventure. We're seeking hidden treasures underneath the bounty.
The treasure vault of Alzadal III.
Yes.
And you're looking for companions to join you on this expedition.
You know it.
I would dearly love to accompany you, of course, but I'm afraid I'm committed to another task. On the subject of which I had hoped to ask for your assistance.
I don't want to. I want to go look at a treasure fall. He wants to go on an adventure. He wants to go on an adventure. He's begging her.
Then
not.
again, it's not so urgent that it can't wait until you've returned.
He wants to go on an adventure so bad.
You should go, Raha. I'll stay here and mind the shop, as it were.
He's gonna be so happy to go on an adventure.
Are you sure? I'd hate to leave you short-handed.
I love
I'm
gratitude.
sure. Just try to be back before too many moons have passed.
I'll bring him back safe and sound, Cryo.
Well, I guess we're off on another adventure already.
Yes, we are.
Have you asked anyone else to come along?
Yeah, well, they didn't want to bring Ishtola.
Then might I suggest we invite Yostola?
That's what I said.
Ever since the Scions disbanded, she spent most of her time cloistered within the Great Gooble Library, hoping to piece together a method to traverse the rift. It would seem, however, that whatever wisdom she sought there was not to be found.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to click.
Considering what you've told us of Alzadal's
I
extraordinary
didn't mean to click.
feats, I do believe Yostola would be more than interested to hear what you have to say.
That's what I told Estinian, but Estinian didn't like the idea. I didn't mean to click.
Splendid! Then let us head to the archives at once.
He is so happy.
Wait, before you go. I have another potential member to volunteer, if you've room to spare. Urianger.
Isn't he with Dankren?
He sent the students a request for materials, you see. Treatises on the architecture of treasure vaults and the like.
Is he also after the treasure?
From what I can gather, the Loperites are looking to make improvements to their own creation and wish to learn more about how we build things down here.
Ooh.
So, why not take Urianger with you? Let him study Alzadal's legacy firsthand.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
None can deny the benefit of seeing something with your own eyes. If our expedition leader has no objections, I say we extend Urianger an invitation once we've spoken with Yostola.
Yes. We're gonna do that.
Safe travels, you two. But don't forget, I'd still like your help with that other matter I mentioned.
Yeah, but your matter is going to be boring with books and research. This is fun. It's adventure.
Right. Then it's off to the library.
He's all too excited to head out. He's all too excited to head out. Oh man, this is good. This is homey. This is so nice. I like this a lot because it feels like, you know, just a whole bunch of friends going on an adventure, you know. There's no, it's fun. You feel that fun and that adventure, and that's what you want. So we're gonna go ahead and pause there for now. We got Graha Tia, and oh my god, he was so excited to go on an adventure with us. So we got Graha, and now we gotta go get Ishtola, which I thought Ishtola would be perfect the first time because Ishtola's trying to find out how to get back to the first. Legend says that Azadal III received treasures from another world, which means he somehow learned how to traverse to other shards. He could have went to the first, he could have went to the 13th, he could have went to any other shard. But that technology, that knowledge, maybe it's hidden in the vault. Maybe that's how Ishtola can get back to Runar. So we're going to go ahead and pause there for now. And then we're going to continue gathering our comrades for the next adventure. So until next time, thanks for watching, y'all. Bye-bye.